Good morning and welcome back. More than 1,000 former DOJ employees urging Attorney General Bill Barr to step down amid controversy over Trump ally Roger Stone's suggested sentencing.
President Trump's personal attorney, Jenna Ellis, says there is a double standard in punishment of the president's allies versus his opponents. And she joins us now. Good morning, Jenna. Tell us why you feel that way.
Well, the Department of Justice needs to be all about justice, not about whether or not you are a Trump ally, you're in opposition, you're a Republican, or you're Democrat. The oath of office as a prosecutor is to do whatsoever justice requires, not so whatsoever is in the best interest of your partisan preferences. And so this whole statement of 1,000 attorneys, that's really actually not a big deal because the DOJ currently employs almost 10,000 attorneys. And so the fact that they've gotten 1,000 ex-employees to sign a letter, it really just means that probably about 0.5% of partisan ex-lawyers are signing a statement. The media is making a big deal out of it. It really shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Well, let's take a listen to what Andrew McCabe has to say. This was on Friday.
We are seeing things happen every day in this country that many of us never, ever thought we'd see here. The pursuit of political enemies and the use of the criminal justice system and criminal investigations to exact some sort of revenge on those political enemies is not something that should be happening in the United States of America.
Jenny, your response?
Well, I actually agree with them, and I would say that the Democrats should not be doing that. I mean, if we look at the 3 years that was spent on the Mueller investigation, all of the tax dollars and everything that went into the witch hunt and the impeachment hoax and everything going after Roger Stone and General Flynn, all of that was a partisan political weaponizing of the justice system. And so where is equal justice when it comes to people like McCabe himself, like Hillary Clinton, like James Comey? Where is equal justice there? So I think that McCabe needs to actually look at his own party and look at his own statement, but apply his own statement fairly and accurately, not just against Republicans.
I think a liberal would say that if you look at the cases between Roger Stone and Andrew McCabe, you have two different cases. A lot of people are talking about how, you know, why did McCabe get off the hook, Roger Stone facing 9 years? The Dems would say that Roger Stone did more wrong.
Well, and that's where, you know, there are two different cases here, certainly, but the facts plainly speak for themselves. And regardless of what Roger Stone did or didn't do, it's absolutely excessive to say that 7 to 9 years is a punishment and to not even go after McCabe at all when there are clearly there's a factual basis that he committed perjury. That's also unacceptable. And so we're not just comparing apples to oranges. We're comparing fruit to literally nothing.
Jenna, let's talk about this for a second. A couple of minutes ago, we showed video of the president and the first lady at Daytona 500. They were addressing the crowd. Also, the Beast, the vehicle as we know it as the Beast, took a lap at Daytona. And a lot of people, a lot of reporters calling this a quote-unquote political event. You can see this video on your screen here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these tweets. Maggie Haberman from the New York Times tweeted, quote, using the official apparatus of government for what appears to be a political event. And NBC White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell tweeted this was an official White House event, therefore paid by taxpayers, as President Trump and FLOTUS attended Daytona 500 today, and the Beast limo ran a pace car lap around the track. What do you make of the criticism?
Well, who didn't love beast mode? I mean, come on, this is the president of the United States attending a national American event that presidents past have attended. I mean, Obama threw out a first pitch. I mean, this is something that the left just hates, the fact that President Trump is showing that he is so proud to be an American, and that's why America loves him, when the Democrats don't have any candidates whatsoever that are even remotely pro-American. They're socialists, have ridiculous platforms, and so they just can't stand it.
Just isn't it a little different, though, if a president's throwing out a first pitch, to use your example, as opposed to taking the vehicle for a lap? I think that's the point that people have an issue with.
Well, and what's the difference, really? I mean, he's participating in an event, and actually one of the commentators that I was listening to was saying what a great day in this sports history to actually have a president that would come and participate and actually show honor to the event. And so, you know, different presidents participate in different ways. This is nothing different. And for people and the journalists that, you know, have this fake outrage, well, where is the outrage over the millions of tax dollars that were spent on the Mueller investigation or the impeachment hoax? Don't have fake outrage over beast mode going for a lap. That was a great day in America. Have a great weekend. Do some shopping. Go, you know, take advantage of the President's Day sales and stay off Twitter if you're going to have fake outrage like that.
There you go. All right, Jenna, thank you so much. We do appreciate it.
There are good sales out there
Thanks
right now.
so much. Yes, there are. I was at the mall yesterday.
20 minutes after the hour. Jenna, thanks.